What's up, guys? It's Branden Flash. Today we're in my Rivian R1T. Didn't have time to make a super technical deep dive this week for you guys. However, we're going to be just running some errands essentially, and going out to a couple charging stations, giving you guys an update on what's happening at them, including some of the EVgo stations around Greater Charlotte, as well as the Rivian Adventure Network site in North Charlotte area, North Lake. See if there's any equipment, if it's any closer to opening, and go from there. So let's head to REI in North Lake. So headed to REI, 28 minutes away, 19 miles. We're currently at a 38% state of charge. So maybe we'll charge at one of the EVgo's if they're functioning, and let's get going. Beautiful day, early February in Charlotte. Just arrived to REI with the Rivian Adventure Network site. I forgot to reset my trip when we started this video, so let's do that now. And you can see here we're over 15,000 miles. Like I said, 15,000 mile review coming once we have the new software update that fixes some of the charging stuff, maybe in theory. But I want to just give it that chance to fix it before I kind of call out some of the charging issues. But we're on .47 right now, and we should be on the first 2023 update, which I think is .05 or something like that. But let's check out the site here. There's my Rivian, looking nice. Definitely needs a wash, even though it looks fairly clean from about 5 feet. If you look actually close, it's pretty filthy, but I mean, it's a blue truck. It looks great. And here we have the Adventure Network site, and it looks like not much of anything has changed, unfortunately. I did do my full deep dive here with that infrastructure comparison, so if you kind of want to know everything that's going on here, definitely check out that video. We've got a utility transformer. We've got a meter. It looks like the meter isn't turned on, surprisingly, but I guess we'll see. Maybe they just need to actually hook it up. Not 100% sure. We've got the spots for the actual Rivian cabinets there. We've got the switchgear. It looks like they actually were out here, because last time I was here there were not locks in place, but now there are locks. That's a good sign. And here we have all the spots with the caps and all that fun stuff. Looks like someone came and painted on the caps, which is interesting. It looks like they did a C or a 4. I don't really know. Oh yeah, it looks like they just numbered them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which seems a little redundant, but alrighty then. So yeah, that's this, and there's not much to it, unfortunately. Wish I was reporting with news that there was equipment waiting to be installed or equipment installed. Over on the switchgear, I did notice that they actually removed the lifting points on the switchgear as well, which were on here last time I was here. So it looks like someone has been out here and maybe came out to inspect or something, but just need equipment now. Can't wait to see it there. Next, we'll head to EVgo here in Tuckasegee. That site was down for a while, but seems to be fully functioning again. And then we'll head to EVgo here, which the 350 kilowatt unit there has been down for about a month or maybe even longer now at this point. Just see if it's changed at all and then head home. And as we head out of the REI Adventure Network spot, let's check out the supercharger here, see how busy it is. You can see it straight ahead. Looks like we've got 6 out of 12 spots in use. Pretty heavy utilization for a Sunday evening, but not exactly surprising, I would say. Well, we made it to the EVgo Tuckasegee at Food Lion in Charlotte, and I can't charge. Luckily, I don't need to. We've got a Bolt charging on the 100 kilowatt unit. Great use of the 100 kilowatt unit there for the Bolt. And then we have the 350 kilowatt unit capable of simultaneous charging. And they have the ID4 and the Mach-E there. And this unit here, Salali, the CCS handle is non-functional. and it doesn't appear to be physically damaged, which is generally a good sign, but it is down for whatever reason here. Well, now we're off to the other EVgo station in Charlotte here, because they've actually ripped out a ton of them. No, not that one. This one. Let's get to it. Hopefully we can charge there. Could actually use a quick top off, and hopefully better experience, since I actually could not charge here, which is never a good sign. Well, we just arrived at Carmel Commons EVgo. Clemmy appears to be functional. Let's see, touch to start, CCS. Looks functional to me, so let's get plugged in. I've got my EVgo card ready. And this is a 100 kilowatt or 200 amp unit. So we'll tap my EVgo card there. Authorizing, great. And this is now 41 cents a kilowatt hour, which is way more expensive than it used to be. So payment authorized, we'll give that a moment here. Let's take a look here at Shada, which is the 350 kilowatt unit here. And you would think that it looks fully functional. Nothing here indicating that it's broken until you look closely. And you see the mark there on each connector, which is really annoying because as you're pulling up, you're not going to see that that's down until you get here, and then you go to activate it, and then you have to move your vehicle. So pretty terrible customer experience in that regard. Ground markings are in rough shape here after this site's only been open for about a year. Romer appears to be working. Maybe. At least it shows it is available on the app. Oh, there we go. Yeah, looks like both connectors are available there. So we're charging here. We're at 14%, getting 77 kilowatts, which seems slightly low. My pack voltage shouldn't be lower than like 380, 390 volts. So it seems a little bit low, but not terrible. And actually, now that I think about it a little bit more, and as the kilowatt creeps up a little bit, 78 kilowatt does actually make sense because it's applying less current, so the voltage comes up less. I'm used to 400 or 500 amp chargers and looking at the charging voltage on those. So for a 200 amp unit, 78 kilowatt makes sense at 15% state of charge on a Rivian. Film to rate your charge clip. We're up to 80 kilowatts, 21%. So let's stop charging here. I always like to do it on the vehicle, so that way it controls the contacts and can stop safely and easily on the vehicle rather than blowing the contacts open by using the button on the charge handle itself. That tear on this cable here is going to lead to water intrusion, so that's not ideal. Let's see if it actually calculates the price correctly. I highly doubt it. It almost never does in my experience. Let's also see if the e-stop button is fixed on these. So it looks like new e-stop button was installed here, so that's good. Because I believe it was this one. Oh, and it showed the price screen and then went away very quickly. But we're headed to Earth Fare now, which is kind of a health food grocery store. But they have surprisingly good sushi. So we'll see if they have the one that I like. Otherwise, we're going to figure out something else and head home. This Earth Fare location also happens to be the host of a 12-stall version 2 supercharger. So we'll check that out quickly while we're there, see how busy it is. Grab some food, hopefully. I'm really hoping they have the crunchy tofu roll that I really like. So here we have the 12-stall version 2 supercharger, and this one is, again, also at half capacity. 6 stalls in use and 12 stalls total, so looks like it's an appropriately sized supercharger. And there's Earth Fare right behind it. Look what we have here, a Scion IQ. One of the coolest, but also weirdest cars ever made. Those are actually a 4-seater, can you believe that? Well, got my sushi, which happens to fit really well in a wine bag here. But let me show you my efficiency, and then I think it's time to head home so I can go and enjoy that sushi. And hopefully you enjoyed coming along for this ride. So since we reset at the REI, we've driven 32.5 miles, 1.67 mile per kilowatt hour. Not great, but I was also kind of driving like I stole it. And I think that wraps things up here. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Comment down below if you have any questions, or if you enjoy content like this, kind of just going around for a drive around Charlotte. And I do have some very exciting Rivian content coming soon, including some CAN bus data for battery temperatures. Really looking forward to bringing you guys that content. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't. See you on the next one.